Today is Sunday, November the 13th, 2016, the time being 12:50 p.m. We're here in Bloomfield, Missouri at the Veterans Cemetery honoring my late uncle, Ernest Ivy, who fought in the Korean War. If you can look and see his name is on this tombstone here. My dad there in the middle with my two daughters, that's Johnny A. Ivy. He fought in World War II against Adolf Hitler. These is my two daughters and my dad. We was interrupted yesterday on Veterans Day. Satan got in the way, so we couldn't come out here to honor all these veterans that's out here. No matter what their color is, no matter what their nationality, no matter what their beliefs may be. But my dad here and my daughters them probably want to say a little something. What do you have to say, Bertie Mae Ivy the second?
We here.
You have to speak up because they can't hear you.
We out here honoring my granddaddy and my great uncle that fought in the Korean War.
All right, Queen Ramona Nicole Ivy, what do you have to say?
We out here in Bloomfield, Missouri, honoring my granddaddy that's still here and my uncle, great uncle Ernest Ivy.
Okay, let me get up there with my dad right quick, y'all, and all right. I'd like to salute my dad who's here. If God allow him to see November the 19th of 2016, this year, he would be 89 years old, a World War II veteran. And we honor him. I also honor my uncle, Ernest Ivy, who fought in the Korean War, who God called home in February of 2004. I want you to look around here. Okay, Dad, you want to look around here. All of these veterans that's in this cemetery, they fought for us to have equality. They fought for all of us to be able to be treated equal. They didn't care what color we was. They didn't care what our religion was. All they wanted was for all of us to be treated equal. This is a cemetery of people who some lost their lives in the war. Some died after they came out of the war. But one thing I just want to say, no matter what political beliefs they had, whether they were Republican or Democrat, all of them fought side by side. Even though we had racism during that time in the war when my dad was in there, maybe even when my uncle was in the Korean War, but they still fought side by side. We shouldn't be upset because Trump is in the office now, just like we shouldn't have been upset when Obama was in the office. My bottom line is, we need to bring this country back together because this cemetery is full of people that fought for that. And I want to just say, we honor no matter what color a person is out here in this cemetery, we honor them all. Look at this cemetery. Just take a look around. Take a look around. These flags, it's American flags. Americans supposed to be united. But in Charleston, Missouri, I know most people may know they don't like what the elections went through. The Democrats lost a lot of seats in Charleston, Missouri. I'm not mad at the Republicans winning. I'm not a Republican, nor am I a Democrat. I vote as I see a person doing something for all people, not just some. I'm hoping this new sheriff that's coming in, I'm hoping he investigate the Suzanne Wesley Family Learning Center here in Charleston, Missouri, especially their program director for children, because he was convicted in 1998 of voter fraud and he can't vote today. And the reason why I'm saying that, they allow him to be a program director for children at Suzanne Wesley when they know he was convicted. The Charleston, Missouri Nutrition Center just appointed him a month ago to be on their board of finance. after they had got rid of one person they said was stealing, what would you bring a criminal on there for? I hope they investigate this program director for the Suzanne Wesley Learning Center. I hope they investigate and do an audit on his paperwork. I hope they investigate the Charleston, Missouri Police Department with the chief of police, not all the police, but with the chief and all his high ranking. Also, the Missouri State's Attorney Office and the city attorney for Charleston, Missouri, and also City Hall. Because they don't stand for what these people stand for. They arrest me for these people thought that I can exercise my First and 14th Amendment right. But these people arrested me on April the 18th, 2016 for merely videoing this program director for the Suzanne Wesley Family Learning Center, showing some things that he was doing, that he was misleading children concerning me. I leave you as I came, but I ask you all, vote your heart, accept whoever's in office, because God will deal with the rest. Peace, be still. We leave.